Alrighty, looks like we are back and good to go. Gonna go ahead and hit some music to get going for us. Have some nice background ambience. Get there, all the windows pulled back up. Here we go. So, to anyone who stuck around, welcome back. We are gonna try to do some animating. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I don't know. It's difficult to get motivated sometimes, and then wanting to stream something like this kind of feels like it might be boring or whatever. I don't know. You want to focus and try to think about what you're doing and all that good stuff, but it is what it is. I just want to see if I can get started. Take some break from getting over it. So let me see here. We did that walk cycle some like last week or something, and trying to determine like 140 keyframes gets you 5 blocks of walking time. So what is 1/5 of 140? Anybody know that right off? 1/5 of 140 keyframes. It will be more than 25. More than 25, less than 30, right? Somewhere in that like 20 something neighborhood. It's not gonna be 100%. 28, yeah. I was thinking somewhere in that neighborhood. So that's not gonna be 100% exact though, right? 28 times 5 would be... I can't think right now. My mind is still warped from that game. Anyway, so somewhere in the neighborhood of 28 keyframes per block of walking. That's what we're going to be aiming for here. So anyway, if you're familiar with the Box Spring channel, the Box Spring animations, then I do like the Wolf Life animations over there, and several of the people who've watched those have asked me to make Wolf Life 4, and I haven't got around to it, and I've meant to. So I was like, maybe I should animate that and do it on live stream to stay motivated or something. So that's what we're gonna go with. And this is our little scene setup that I've gotten here. We're gonna have the wolves. If any of you have seen the third one, then like bad things happened and now they're on their own and everything. So we're gonna see what happens to them from here, I guess. So let's see. 140 keyframes would be 5 blocks. So let's go ahead and select both of them. We're at frame 0. I might want to do some stuff with the camera first, though. I wanted to try a different method of animation, at least the workflow with this one, but I'm not sure how to work out. What I wanted to do is kind of animate things like a skeleton of what the event should be, and then go back and add the actual animation to it, if you get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm putting down. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on rendering so we can kind of see what's going on. Maybe... I feel like we need to move these wolfies back here. Let's turn on this. Let's see, they're kind of going to be hanging off there, maybe, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Not for the opening. I think you should scale everything to 5 to get bigger shadows. That's actually, I have been scaling it up before, but it kind of presents some challenges when you're using saved keyframes and things like that and setting up new scenes. So for this one, I'm actually going to go the opposite direction and just use the default scaling. That's the idea anyway. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I was, like the first 3, I actually was scaling it up to try and get better lighting, but I feel like the effect isn't noticeable enough to warrant the extra frustration, at least not for this particular project. So how's it going, Enchanted Riyadh? Alright, so our wolves are out of there, they're out of the shot, so we're just gonna imagine the camera. Let's actually do some in-camera stuff here. Let's have it go black. We'll do a fade in over about 1 second. Do like that. And we'll do... see if this gives us the effect we want. Not too bad. Maybe we'll go a second and a half. Pred Animations, how's it going? It's a little bit more dramatic. And then maybe it'll sit for about a second, so that would be 75. I am gonna make myself look like retarded because I cannot do math in my head right now for some reason. And let's just say over about 3 seconds. So that would be 105, or maybe about 2. I'll try that. Let's see what that looks like. Like, thank you. That happens way too fast, I feel like. Let's bring this back. Maybe it could happen a little sooner. Oh, no, wrong one. Bring this one back. Out. 60. Oops. All right. And then we'll have the wolfies will start moving right around here. Super Piggy, how's it going? Okay. So how many blocks do they have to traverse here? At least once they're seen. That looks like about 5. So that might actually work out for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. And we can actually have them move up a little bit further right by this point. We'll have to get them moving first before we can really determine that. Let's do it right about here to give us an even number. So 140 keyframes. I just asked someone about my PC problem. He said that it may be due to one of the memory cards maybe broken, like your RAM. Could be running out of RAM or something. It's either that or I would say overheating. You can download a program that'll tell you the temperature of your stuff. It's called, like one that I use is called MSI Afterburner. You can use it, it'll tell you like what the temperature of your CPU and your GPU are. Why are you doing this during school hours? It's not school hours for me, man. Hate to tell you. So that'll be 250. If we're gonna go with that walk cycle. So take these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, not 6, 5. All right. So then the whoopies should move. Like so. And they're like totally hidden by the grass there. All right, let's see. Whoops. Like that, please go away. What the hell? Come on. That's going to frustrate me more than getting over it did. All right, so let's go ahead and import that. Walk a second. Where's the new one? Here it is. Open that. Can barely even see him. We're probably gonna have to change the camera there. What we're gonna do is actually offset these just a tad. I think I scared Ivory off. What should I do now? Celebrate. All right, so that's pretty satisfactory, I guess, but the issue we're having here is they cannot be seen by the camera, so Maybe instead of having this pan, we'll actually just change the angle. What, this music sounds cool? I don't know. I just dumped a bunch of music that I have from Epidemic Sound into my playlist. I can't see the wolves. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be fixing. Let's bring this and we'll put it. Maybe we'll do like a little. I'm like spinning this camera all over the place. Maybe we'll do. Where are they? Can't find my wolves. All right, we'll do like a quick little zoom shot. Try that. It has to be after they're already walking though, so we have to go like right about there. That's gotta change sooner. About there. Drag all these back. Need a better angle on that though. Someone ate your sandwich. Oh no. Change this one. How are you so good? What? What do you mean? Right there, we'll cut. So you see there, that's a linear camera movement that I'm using, or a transition there. But the intention is when I edit it, I will cut before the camera actually stops, so it won't have that linear look. It'll just be like the camera slowly moving and then it'll cut. So you remove the bit where it stops. You may not have to even after this changes, you know, because of the quickness of it, but if you have to, you can cut like a frame or two off, and that way you don't get any like sudden stops. When there's something scary, I have a spider nest right above my desk where my PC is. That's pretty gross. That's pretty terrible. Alright, so like I'm kind of getting into the phase that I normally get into here, which is I'm dang old animating everything like from old everything. I'm trying not to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to select all these. Visible, not visible. And then Select away, please. Select something else. There we go. Then we're going to take all these and say no change. They're all back to normal. Oops, not that one. There we go. Do I still have those copied? Oh, I do! I'm in your Discord, dude. Cool. I actually want this to be for the girl. I want to be animator, but in my country we have only one school. Why do you need school to be an animator? Put moderator, please. What do you mean? What do you want about? See there how like their positions change, but with the cut of the camera, like it doesn't even matter. I could actually make them let's see what this looks like. Let's copy these. May not even need it to be all like that. Yeah, we can just do it that way then. Jeez, what am I doing? Make him moderator on the stream? Yeah, I know. You guys don't seem to get it when I say, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm not always genuinely asking. I don't need school, but what if I want to work in Disney or Pixar? Well, first of all, I wouldn't necessarily strive to work for another company. You could always start your own company or find a startup, something like that if that's what you aspire to do. But in my opinion, if you learn the software that they use and are easily trainable, and you have your own portfolio to show like the quality of your work, a lot of times people get hired from things like that. Like I can't say how much, like don't take my word for it, but in an age where everybody has a college degree, college degrees have very little value anymore. Your Wi-Fi's working. It's because we think you're dumb. Well, that just shows how little you know. So I guess that proves that you're dumb. Eat it! I'm young, but still want to make good animations like you. Well, I'm not the best, but I also kind of rush my work, so. It's the best deal. How's it going? Alright, so he's like doing that. And then what I want to do, I'm going to end up just animating linearly like I always do. My goals are not going to work out for me. I know this. So, let's say we're going to have him. Should I eat my sock? If you think that represents who you are, I think you should totally do it. I'm playing an old Nintendo game called Samus. You probably heard of it, maybe. Probably kind of know. Samus. Not sure. Is Samus the name of the Metroid character? Nice animating skills. They're pretty basic, but it's alright. I feel like must be a little something more like that. That's good enough. So she'll kind of pause and look at him for a second. And he's like, "Hey, go drink something for Christ's sake. We've been walking for days." You know? Sometimes you gotta remind people you're thirsty. Someone finally knows who that I feel less of a lonely nerd and more of a nerd now. All good things. Please, I just joined. I want to see it so far. Oh, okay. There's not much going on right now, but I'll bring it up so you guys can watch it. This is how it starts. Just like that. They walk up to the water. That's basically what's gonna happen. You have arachnophobia and there's a spider above you? You should do something about it then, man. Walking for days. Don't you be for 60 minutes? 6 days in Minecraft? Hey, man. You don't know the troubles they've been through. So many things have happened. So many things a little wolf should never have seen. You watch Rick and Morty? I've seen some of them. See how many steps she needs to take here. Not that many. Right about there. There we go. Hello from Russia. How's it going, Romix? Is this for Box Spring? Yes. That music is beautiful. This is so cool. Thank you. $43. Something like that. Okay, then she'll go up to the water. And then right at this point, we're gonna have his head kind of watching her. Maybe he'll kind of like turn a bit more when she goes to move. He's kind of like, you're moving. I see you moving. And then he'll follow her until she stops. Something like right about there. Maybe you should do like a little nod thing here. Yeah, that looks like Wolf Life, doesn't it? This isn't a tutorial. Anything could be a tutorial. Experience the tutorial. Do you need to pee? Who, me? Alright, see you later, Red Wolf. There we go. She comes up here, now that we got his kind of reaction done. How to make 30 FPS. Sebastian Nimeth, are you talking to anybody, or are you just trying to speak another language? Because I don't know if anyone can understand you. Idea of the Wolf Life anime. Suddenly a tiny man in a cauldron appears and tries to climb on one of the wolves, but fails and falls in the water and drowns. What if he drowned in his own cauldron? That would be something. That would be some, like, sweet irony. Okay, so she's going to come up here. We should pause for a moment. We're going to have to set keyframes for all of the body. Something like that. And then we're going to have to get into a new pose here. Close enough. Hey, Sig, I like very much the animation you're making. Well, thank you. Wolfing over it with anxious. How's it going? Could do music. Okay, so then she comes up here and then she's like, I'm gonna drink some. I'm thirsty. Alright, that happens a little bit too linearly and quickly. We want this one and this one. Not sure about the head yet, but we're gonna change these to maybe quadratic. And box wing, can we use royalty-free music? Yeah, you just gotta keep like a list of credits of where it came from and be able to prove it. That's all. Hello, I'm Hungary. Are you hungry or you're from Hungary? What is this? A wolf life? Could be. You never know, man. Alright, that needs to happen a little bit quicker, I think. Whoa, hang on. Maybe it needs to happen like shortly after she stops. Yeah. That looks a little better. It's not going to be perfect. Like, if anyone's heard me talk about these before, I animate them depending on the style of the animation. This isn't meant to like look like the best animation. It's just supposed to look kind of like a simple Minecraft animation, so I don't really worry about making everything too terribly perfect. Alright, and then we're just going to animate the head here. Come down. Back up. Then we can just copy that. Paste over and over. That might be a little bit too far down. What are our positions? 1.25. Animation compilation, can we use royalty-free music? Nope. That was just too much trouble when I tried to do that before, so unfortunately it's the way it is now. Is a friendly anime going to be featured in this animation? Maybe. You never know. Getting hot in here, gotta open the door. I'm Orban Victor. Is that your name? Right here. There we go. Having my sister help me build for an animation. That's cool. Do extruding vid? I have rigging tutorials already. Xander Scotland. Abdullah Gamers here. Sauce man. How's it going, everybody? One dislike. Uh-oh. Should go the other way, maybe? Nah. Must be because you're not using Blender. Boring! What did you think animating would be? Action-packed? That makes no sense! I feel like that needs to cut sooner. Something like that. Just got here. Can I see the whole animation so far? Yeah, 1 second. You should make it where they find the city on the server and have them attack us for no reason. The dogs just form into a pack. That'd be terrible. Alright, let's go back and watch what we got so far. Make sure I'm happy with that. Okay. That should be good. This is instant. Good to go. Alright. We're gonna rewatch it so anyone who is fresh into the stream, let's see what we got going on here. And there it is. Her head moves a little bit too slow there, in my opinion. There we go. And then his head needs to kind of follow. You're walking us through the process of animation. No problem. It's I don't know. I'm trying to determine if it helps motivate me to live stream while I'm doing it. So if I feel like it helps me, then maybe I'll try to do it more often. Maybe every time I animate. I don't know. All right, so she does that. Now I gotta figure out Should he go drink next, or is it kind of like we've established what's happening, we need to move on to the next event? This is my first time watching you. Well, hopefully it's not too disappointing. Welcome to my mine. We are mining diamonds. You don't have to fight mobs. Yes. Okay. So that's about 15 seconds of animation, almost 16. I guess about 16, yeah. Not too terrible for about 40 minutes. Maybe it should just cut and they'll be on the road again. Yeah, I kind of think maybe that's how it should go. It's right around here. Instant. Where's my son at? It's way over there, I think. Yeah. I wonder if this will be an annoying shot to get here. So we can have them cut. You guys singing a song in there or something? Okay, I'm back from becoming extremely salty by playing CSGO. I can see that happening. Alright, so right here. Can we deselect those? No. Oh, I thought that. Oh, damn it. Exotic Games, how's it going? Please DM me this RIP. I told you on the DMs, man. I told you like we might be trying to upgrade it soon before I do that because we gotta make sure we can host the number of people that'll be getting on. I love animating in After Effects, it's so fun. How's it going, Alex? Block Tech, thank you. What's your greatest fear? Everything. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to determine here. Probably just gonna have to eyeball it because it's gonna be too much of a pain otherwise. I wonder. What's the program you're using called? This is Mine-imator. Just click as much as you can. Put them back like that. And let's see if it's 5 blocks every 140 frames. This terrain's all messed up. It'd be annoying to try to animate them very specifically, so I might just try to make it look half decent and leave it at that. We'll see. WTF did I just come across? What? Animation? You don't know what that is? Who? Ava Cazares. Did I say that right? How's it going? What you animating? It's just I'm animating Wolf Life 4. That's the idea anyway. So I think 10 blocks be 280. 20 blocks be 560. So we're gonna be like maybe in the neighborhood of like 1,000 frames just to get this shot. Let's try it. Whoops. So I'm gonna make a comedy movie about Herobrine. Should animate it scene or should I animate all together? It really depends on what you feel works best for your workflow. Hey, Yomi Alana, I just want to thank you. I'm Brazilian. Well, I'm glad the channel's been helpful. My name is Josh. Well, hello there. I don't know if I'll be able to remember that, but I can try. You inspired me to do YouTube vids. Good. It's a good thing. So they're not quite lined up here. I gotta bring them down because they're scaled differently. Five. It's probably gonna be. Try that. Alright, so we gotta try to apply the walk cycle here and see if it'll work for us. Whoops. Alright, I gotta step away for 1 second, but I will set this up to loop and play for you guys while I'm away. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. I'll be right back. Quick. That's how you do it. Ugh. Please, I'm a huge fan of Brazil. Say my name. Blacks? You okay? Have you heard the Oddworld games? Oh yeah, the Oddworld games. Those are like back in the original Xbox days, aren't they? Hopefully that loop didn't get too repetitive there. Alright, it looks like that's still moving too fast, which is kind of boopy. I don't know how long this shot should go. Just joined the stream. How's it going, Mason Crafter? Still moving too fast. Oh. I feel like that might be close enough. Try it. Alex Gamer on YT has subscribed. Much appreciated. See if we can extend this walk cycle out. Don't know if we're going to be going like all this way with it, but we'll just have it in place just in case. It looks okay to me. Copy all this. And this, and copy and paste. Whoops, wrong. Select this one. Paste. Okay, and the thing is here, we want to try to get this lined up properly. So if I go like dash like that, and yeah. All right, get that selected, and I want to offset them a bit more. I like that though. Let's see. Maybe right around there. Copy, paste. There we go. I hope Mine-imator had better graphics. It will make Mine-imator more popular than Cinematography and Blender because they are too hard. By the way, good animation. Well, thank you. They are working on some stuff trying to make things look a little better in it. So who knows where it'll end up. A new Oddworld game comes out this year. Have they been making any in the past few years? Because that's been a long time since I remember hearing about the Oddworld games. So many keyframes? Yeah, that's the walk cycle. Okay, so what we gotta do here... Whoa! How are you doing that, man? Damn. And they come out... Alright, yeah. Right about there. My god, what do I have selected? Jeez. Okay. How long do you think you'll be live streaming? I got to go for an hour. I don't know. What time is it? 3? Probably not too much longer, unfortunately. 2015 remaster of the first game came out, and they are very active on Twitter. Oh, wow. I had no idea. How's it going? Aesthetic here, back here with the Mine-imator animation live stream. You gotta add the Mine-imator in there. I just saw a Twitter video. Skip Discord server. Uh-oh. Cynic play Geometry Dash. Jeez, everybody wants me to play something. Alright, so that's 174.5. Right around here. 174.5. Whoa, let's come back a little bit more. Sister Fun subscribed. Much appreciated. How are you making those animations so cool? What do you mean? I feel like the other one probably needs to be adjusted. Ooh, that happened a little too fast. 158.5. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames. Is that how I did this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it should be at 1,745. Try that. My dad's waiting to play a game with me, so I better go. Alright, see you later, Twister. Can you make a video about how to get better graphics in Mine-imator? Well, I have a couple of videos on basic lighting and stuff. That's pretty much how you would do it. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm animating all this, and I'm not even sure I'll want to have this in the whole shot, so depends on how long I want to linger on this. One 158.5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are the best. Keep going. Thank you. Try my best. It's 142.5. You can see this is rather tedious at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This looks really good. Well, thank you. 126.5.
We stay indoors while the lovers roam the streets. And I know it ain't your fault. you just follow the heartbeat? You were truly my lover.
Craftimating.
Just one thing.
You're right about there.
It was
Right there.
so throw it on the fire.
Oh, 1, 2, yeah.
Let us use the open door. We're at the end of the rainbow now. What the hell are we looking for? Will you just fall in and out of love? Will you just fall in and out of love? Will you just fall in and out of love? Oh, you just fall.
The jump looks a bit linear. Well, it's supposed to look like Minecraft. That's how it looks in Minecraft. It's just linear, little pops up and down. You're the best motivator I've ever seen. I've pretty much watched all your vids. Well, thank you. Not the best, but I try to share what I know at least. How do you end the camera? What do you mean? So this last one here, 78.5. Like a transitions? Like if you want the camera to suddenly cut, you have to use the instant transition. Fading to black. Oh yeah, to do that, that's easy. You just transition the color, the mix percent. Like I'll go back to the beginning here. You see how I have the black here? You can do it in post. I've usually done it in post, but for this one I decided to do it in camera. And basically, let me go back over here. Come on, stupid timeline. So in the first frame here, I have the mix percent, its mix color is at black, and I have the mix percent up to 100%, and then at this keyframe I have the mix percent at 0%, so then you get a fade in. So it would just be the opposite of that. Like the first one would be 0, and then the next one would be 100%, and then you can get in-camera fades. Still can't watch it on the live stream loads forever. I don't know what to say. I'm not sure why it's doing that. You could try Twitch or Mixer if you want to see if either of those will work better for you. That's all I know. How old are you? A number. That's an age. That's what I always tell everybody. Alright, so this comes down to here, 62.5. Ew. Maybe this is where it'll cut when they get close to the water. So I don't have to animate them jumping. Okay. So that was his. Now we gotta do the girl doogies. $190.5. Are you gonna post this animation on YouTube? Yes, gonna, like, if I can get it done, it's gonna go up on the Box Spring Animations channel. I bet you $10 you're over 21. That's not that hard to guess. What year were you born? A year? Hey, how can I do 3D clothes? You gotta do rigging. I have tutorials on rigging on this channel. Tiffany Jeffrey, how's it going? What do you stream on? Like, you mean what program do I use? I'm currently using Streamlabs OBS, if that's the question. A year, good answer. I know, I thought it was self-explanatory. It would definitely be a year. It's the year that you were born. That's gotta go further over. Maybe right about here, actually. I was born in 1666. Oh man. What are you making out of Minecraft? We're working on the next wolf life animation that I've neglected to make for months. I recently created a rig with giant thumbs. Not even on Chrome I can watch. I can watch other streams though. That's so weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the bit rate or something. I'm running the stream fine. Yeah, see, I don't know what the deal is. My sis watch it too. That's good. Hopefully it's not too much of a disappointment. Oh, she's gonna drop 2 blocks. Oh, poor feetsies. With my GTX 1080 Ti, I get 20 frames in the rendered preview. In Mine-imator? Is there an efficient way to light lava that doesn't lag like hell? How are you lighting it? AZ dude says aesthetic. I'm such a fan. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm using multiple lights so it doesn't look dark in places. How many lights? Cool, that's a lot bigger fall, so she probably needs to let that happen a little bit longer. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was just right. That pronunciation though, yeah, I'm the best at it. You don't even know, man. About 10 lights. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Just like 2 or 3 can start to bog you down a bit. What are your render buffers set to? Is that app or a website app? This is a Mine-imator. It's a program you can download. Do Blender more. Yeah, I intend to. I actually wanted to do some stuff in Blender. XOX Darkness Gamer, subscribe. Does that do? But I've been needing to work on this project, so that's why I'm dedicating my time to this today. Point light set to small, sunset to big. Yeah, you're gonna have to. You can set them to very small, but chances are it's not gonna really make that much of a difference, unfortunately. The best thing I can tell you is just turn the brightness up on the block, which maybe you're already doing, but you turn the brightness up to it, it won't illuminate the rest of the scene, and then just pick your camera angle strategically so you only have to use 1 or 2 point lights to light the lava. That's the best explanation. That's alright, Flake Crafter, is not working. This channel is cool, well thank you. Cynic, how far have you made it in Blender? Like, what do you think is the most advanced thing you have done? I don't know. I've dabbled in a lot of different things in Blender. Like I've dabbled in rigging, but I've never really like done enough to master it or make a rig that I wanted to use. That's pretty much it. I've done some modeling. Thanks. I would have used for your lights, but I'm aiming for both the day and night scenes, so I need a few. Sister Fun, I like your channel. Thank you. Is this an app? Yep, it's a program called Mine-imator. Yeah, I mean, if it's running that slow, then you can try to just animate with still frames, like rather than having real-time rendering. I don't know, it might crash when you try to actually do the final render too, though, so it's just something you'll have to experiment with and see what you can do. Cinematography is really your greatest asset because you can set up a scene and not have everything look proper in the scene itself, but when you shoot it from certain angles and everything, you can make the world appear more alive than it actually is. So you just got to use your camera to your advantage. If I could, I would support you, but I'm a kid. Well, just, watching and liking and all that stuff is a big help. Can you help me make a half-decent animation in Mine-imator by giving me some tips? Like, do I do more tweening? It really depends on what you want it to look like. I mean, you can make the animation look in a number of ways. If you, how you animate that is very dependent on how you want it to look, so. Okay. And let's see, maybe over the course of this, the camera will be zooming in. You can make it move even more than that. You can barely see him over there. See if I can bring that up so you guys can see it. I remove some of the lights, getting about 30 FPS. I'm aiming for a 60 render. Well, if you're getting 30 FPS, you can still animate it and then just make it 60 when you're ready to render. Wait, you have a Discord server? Yes! We've had it for quite some time now. Does really good walk cycles. Well, thank you. I made them in the stream the other day. Were you here? I don't recall. There they go. This will probably be improved with some point lights to make this look a little bit better. And then right about there is a cut. Actually, I probably could just leave those actually. Instant. My life has been saved. I bet you only kids are watching this. Quite possibly. Where are they at? Up here now, okay. Alright, so this angle should be... maybe something like that. They're getting close to the mysterious forest. Mine-imator needs a curve editor and drivers, then rigging animation possibilities will be easier and better. Yeah, I think Mine-imator needs a way to organize better too, because the library, the hierarchy of parented items doesn't transfer into the library, and that really bugs me. I'm Enderman, this is one of my alt accounts. Alrighty, no problem. What is this called? What? What's what called? I don't really care, but could you watch an intro template I'm uploading later today? Just comment it on the channel somewhere on the video or whatever, and if I have time, I'll check it out. What are you drinking? Water. SS Spider says cynic. Why? Whoops, hang on. Just gotta bring that down now. Where's the other Wuffy? Are they merged? Oh, I was like, where is she? Needs to be set to... Oh yeah, they gotta be adjusted here. Sorry, Spider, I missed that. If you have time, though, like what? What were you asking? I missed it. Could you do a video that shows how to make water waves in Mine-imator? I do. Like, well, Based on what Mine-imator does on its own, anyway. Just got my kid cuisine. Oh man. What's your favorite animal? I don't know. I don't really have one. Been working on a remake of the intro to the first Arbor game of Mine-imator for a few months now. When it's finished, will you check it out and could you give me some feedback? Sure, just let me know. Cut to this, and let me turn the rendering off. We don't really need it right now. So many things to ask. Oh, bid liked, much appreciated. Whoa, hang on. They're sliding, so they still need to go a little bit further out. Still sliding. Still sliding. Oh man. Would you like to describe to Sister Fun? She now also looks sorry for questioning. If I were you guys, like, I would try not to focus on your subscriber count so much and just focus on what you like to do and doing more of it. Earn the subscribers, don't ask for them. People don't like being asked to subscribe, and even if they did, they're not going to be active viewers. Like, they have to like your content. So make content that people want to stick around for, and then say, hey, if you like it, subscribe. Because I might be doing more of it, you know? That looks close enough. I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's good enough for the sake of this shot here. Alright, see you later, Sister Fun. Would you show us what you did until now? Like the full animation that we're working on here? I need more of this in my life. Once I figure out how I'm going to do this shot, then we'll go back and look at what we've done so far. This is my first time my comments have been said out loud. I get that a lot. We don't really get that many viewers on the stream, so it's easy for me to keep up with it, so that's partly why. Do you play Roblox? Not yet. I keep getting suggested that, but you hate slidey walks so much. Are you asking why? I really can't stand to see like a character sliding across the ground. If it's like a basic Minecraft animation, like where you're making it look like Minecraft the game, then that's fine, because that's how it looks. But if you want them to actually look like they're walking, then yeah. Burping! Have you ever had a dream where you want to will, you could will, want, you could wear, want, you want him to just do you much, you could do anything? All the time, man. You have no idea. Syndicator play robots, can you please friend me? I'll try. It's a lot of keyframes. It's a lot of walk cycles, what it is. Look at him, man. I think we can probably do a couple of different angles on this shot here. Maybe this one will be like a creeping, crawling, side-scrolling kind of angle. Have it kind of go this way. Change it to linear. Yeah, I remember that that little video, like the kid was supposed to be answering a question or being interviewed or something, and he said all that stuff. You could do anything. That was hilarious. All right, that goes a bit too fast. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of that one. Instant. Change this angle. It's gonna be one long walking animation, I guess. Can actually bring the woofies up over here. Is it an animation that shows wolves can walk too? Yeah, that's pretty much all it is, I guess. Are you triggered when you see BPS walks? Yeah, kind of, unfortunately. I actually critiqued it in that little video I did, and shortly after, I'm not saying it was because of what I said, but Arbiter posted stuff on Twitter like showing they're working on improving the walk cycles, so if I had a hand in helping them improve that, then I'm glad, you know, but I wouldn't suggest that to be the case. I wouldn't assume it to be. Oh, hang on, before I move them, I gotta go select those other keyframes. Where is it? There we go. Right about there. Whoops. Wrong timeline, man. You watch Super Mario Logan? Can't say that I do. BPS, like, there is no built-in walk cycle for Blender. That was one that they made themselves, and they used it for quite some time. Alright, so we're gonna grab this and kind of creep it in a bit, maybe turn it just slightly. And then we're gonna copy this keyframe, bring it over here maybe. Maybe something like that. And we're gonna put a ease in, ease out sign. Maybe we can bring it in a bit more. Actually, let's make this one just an ease out or ease in. Yeah. If this live stream finishing, when will you go live again? Sometimes I try to stream in the evenings for me. So like right now it's around 4. So like it could be around like 8, 4 hours from now. But yeah, that's not a guarantee. Otherwise I'll try to be on similar to how I am today. It kind of depends on what goes on. Are you married? Yes. There we go. I feel like that shot's not doing too bad there. And we'll cut again. Let's get them somewhere right about here. I have to get rid of these other keyframes, unfortunately. Probably. Hang on, let's see. How can I show you my IIP? What? Cynic, is this gonna be a song? What? What are you talking about? Sage the Bunny? Not 100% sure. Unfortunately. I feel like maybe that's close enough. Let's move it out just a tad. Oop, nope. Let's have them come up just a tad further. That, and then we'll just move this out more. They slide again. Intro in progress. Oh god, I tried everything from deleting data, YouTube to changing files, nothing worked. Gotta go to bed because it's 10 p.m. here in Germany. Have fun, Cynic, and all the viewers. Yeah, sorry about that, Flynn. It's a shame you couldn't get it working, but maybe next time. Have a good night. This animation is the same as going to be a song because lots of YouTubers make Minecraft animation songs. Not this one. I've thought about trying that at some point, but this one won't be one, no. Alright, so then here's where they're going to stop. And then once we finish this, that'll probably be the end of the stream for now. Here. Perfection. Come up to a stop right here. Look at that. The Endo. Intro in progress. Oh, I see. I didn't know that was an acronym that everyone uses and everyone in the world knows it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I've been streaming for quite a while today. We did like over 2 hours, I think, of getting over it, and then now we've gone over an hour and a half of animating. Tomorrow, if I stream early in the day like I did today, then I might just start up with animating and try to go longer. So, you know, keep a lookout. Follow me on Twitch if you want to. If you want to watch the stream over there, follow me on Twitter to keep up with the updates, or go to the Discord where I announce it usually in the PSA section. Stuff like that. Alright, and then I think on this shot, maybe we'll do like a nice little swoop on the camera here. Bring it over. And right around here. Come down. I feel like that grass might actually be a problem now. Hang on. Can you send me the ways to send things that are a work in progress? You could just render them out and upload them as unlisted videos on YouTube. That's the easiest way. That or you can make a GIF image with them, but I don't do that often, so. No, I gotta go. Uh-oh. They lost the owner. What? Oh, the dogs? The doogies? Yeah, if anybody's wondering what's going on in this animation, go to the Box Spring Animations channel. It's linked on the About page on the side panel of this channel. And you can see the first 3 wolf lives that I've made that leads up to what's happening in this one, even though not much is happening in this one. I think it should be like more like this. And then It's kind of an interesting shot. Not sure how into it I am, but it's kind of cool. I'm so sorry, but can you show me the way? I've already done that so many times. Hey, Sin, can I ask you something? Sure. You just asked him. Yeah, this is a nice ending for animation. I feel like that could be a little bit slower motion, but maybe I can actually bring it out. What I want to do is have them... I was thinking about having the dog sit, but I'm not quite sure. Are you going to do more blender animation? Yeah, I'm hoping to. Is it going to be Wolf Life 4? Yep. That's the idea. We gotta make sure we don't screw it up. We'll bring that tail. Sorry if I'm annoying, but can I know when I will get a slot on the server? It's basically when the month rolls over and Patreon does its thing. Because, like, that way... Because, like, otherwise, like, I don't really want it to be that way, but otherwise people could just pledge and get on the server, and then I'd have to remember who they are to take them off if they don't actually allow the pledge to go through. Because it's not supporting the server that way and all that stuff, so it has to go through before we can confirm it. Like, and alternatively, I don't know, I've thought of ways to bypass that, but it just kind of adds complications to things, so I'm not quite sure. Blobfish Plays, how's it going? We're about to wrap it up. I guess that might be okay there. We'll have this go. Like so. Maybe we can... Whoops. Just got out of school. Oh no. Guess what? On my channel, I'm making Minecraft Blender animations. Nice. How's it going, Block Z? Sorry if I'm annoying you. Just that I want to add you on Discord. Well, if you could join the Discord server, that's fine. And if you send me a friend's request, then I'll probably accept it. I can't do like personal calls with everybody that adds me, so like, don't expect that. But I can chat every now and then. I could use any song from the Minecraft soundtrack for the compilation, right? Yeah, pretty much. Just make sure when you submit, you note that it is from Minecraft, just in case, to avoid any confusion. We're going to post it on YouTube tomorrow, this week, this month. It's a 2-week theme. If you watch the end of the compilations, then you will know the timeline to expect. $35.12. Good enough. Why am I watching this anxious? I don't know. Why are you? Send your friend request on Discord. Alrighty. I really do college chat messages. Cool. Weekly compilations are now yearly. Hey, we could do that if that's how you want it. It could be arranged. Please do more Blender stuff. Well, I gotta get this project done and then we may be trying to do some more Blender stuff. There, and then like right here, she's gonna like step up to him. And they'll like look at each other and stuff. We'll go ahead and animate that before we log off of here. Using normal Mine-imator community build. This is normal. The community build was canceled. I think he sort of brought it back, but it's just discontinued. Alright, dude. What is I think is I don't really care, IDRC. If you don't really care, then I guess I won't do it. Alright, so here we go. This is what we've gotten so far. It's not finalized. There's always things that could be improved or changed over time. We're going to go ahead and rewatch what we've done. We've made about 48 seconds of animation, so that's not too bad for a day's work. I mean, it's pretty basic. We could add some more details and stuff, but that's pretty good. I mean, it's just walking, but burp. You know, so here we go. If everybody's ready, to start from the beginning, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to rewatch it maybe once or twice, going to give everybody a catch up on what we've done today so far, and then we're going to be ending the stream. All right, so here we go. This is what we've done. I like how they stair step down. There's the mysterious forest. And there it is. There's the grand animation. All for about an hour and 50 minutes, hour 40 minutes. You know, kind of like taking breaks to talk to you guys and stuff like that. But, you know, hour and a half of work. I don't really care if you don't accept. Okay, I understand. Great camera work. Thank you. I would give it a 10 million. Is that billion or millions? I don't know. The walking animation is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, we worked on it a couple of streams ago, and I got some feedback from the community as we were making it, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's the best one I think I've made so far for the Wolves. It's only like the second one I've made, so I feel like it's a lot better than previous ones. All right, just one more time. We're going to you're going to play through this one more quick time to round out the stream, and then we're going to be heading off, just in case anybody missed it or wants to see it one more time. Add some animals grazing in the background in the future, maybe. That's a good idea. I'll try to keep that in mind. Here we go. One last time before we call it a day. Feel like their tails maybe go down a little bit too fast there. The music gives it a different vibe, doesn't it? And there it is, and then the camera will like cut back and look at the forest like dun dun dun. And that should about do it there. Let's bring our timeline back up so we can have it set up to work again. That looks about right. Turn off rendering. Alright, so that was it. Thanks for joining me for this boring animation stuff, guys. For an hour and 30 minutes, you made some amazing progress. Yeah, I think it really helps. Two things help. One is I already had the walking animation done, because we spent, I don't know, half an hour or so on that the other day. And the fact that most of this animation so far is just them walking. There is a few little things, like I had to tediously kind of make them drop from block to block as they were going down the hill and all that stuff, but anyway, that kind of helps without there being a lot of like varying animations and stuff. So once you get into like more things happening, then of course it'll probably take more time. But I'm pretty satisfied with that. Almost a minute of animation for an hour and a half of work. That's pretty good, even if it is just walking. But hopefully there's still emotion in it, you know? It's most of an action-packed show I've watched in years. I totally agree. You have any other rigs in the bow, fishing rod, and Steve? I have the little sword rig thing. I think that's probably it. I have the armor rig, the fishing rod, the bow and arrow, the swords, the block rigs, like the 3D blocks. I have those. Those are kind of old though and outdated. Never shave your mustache. It looks awesome. All right. Anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and maybe if I can, I'll be back tomorrow to continue this animation work. If you guys want to tune in and help me figure out what's gonna happen and everything. All right. So thanks for joining it. I'll see you in the next one.